Hey guys, today we're going to do a special product review of my hat. Yes, many of you have asked questions about what type of hat I wear in most of our videos. This hat is made by a company called Tilley Endurables. They're a Canadian company, but we won't hold that against them. I first discovered Tilley hats 8 or 9 years ago when we were traveling in Maine. We were going through Acadia National Park, and I went into the park store and they had a section of Tilley hats out. I've found these hats to be fantastic. Not only is the design, I think, pretty stylish and attractive, but they're incredibly functional. In hot weather, of course, they give you some shade. In cold weather, they keep your head warm. In wet weather, they will keep your head dry because they're water repellent. They're really well made. The one that I wear most often is called the Airflow model, and it's made of nylon. And I have another one, it's a slightly different model, and it's made of a combination of nylon and spandex. It's a little more breathable. They also make hats out of cotton and hemp. You can see that the hat has many lines of stitching. I mean, all the stitches are like high quality. The construction and design is excellent. Around the top of the Airflow hat, there is a little mesh that kind of provides a little bit of breathability so your head doesn't get so hot on a warm day. Inside the hat, you'll find kind of a little drawstring which you can use to tighten the hat. Typically, you would tuck this drawstring inside the hat, but on a windy day, or if you're out on a boat, on a lake somewhere, and you're worried about your hat falling off, you can pull the string down and put it under your chin and around the back of your head, and your hat's not going anywhere. So the hat is great in at times of high wind. You don't have to worry about that. And by the way, if you drop them in water, they will float. Inside the hat is also a little secret pocket. And in the secret pocket, you can put, you know, business cards, maybe a spare $20 bill, emergency money, whatever. But they're just really well designed, and they travel well, because these hats will fold down flat, and if you're in an RV or if you're going overseas, it's a great advantage to have a hat that can fold flat. If you get your hat dirty, you can just toss it in a washing machine on delicate cycle and let it air dry. So they are machine washable, and they really come out looking almost like new. And one other thing about Tilley hats that's fantastic is the company that makes them. Inside the hat, we have a label that says, "This hat is claimed to be the finest in all the world, but it's insured against loss and guaranteed for life, replaced free if it ever wears out." And interesting story about Tilley hats. A few years ago, Christy and I were traveling in Morocco. We're actually riding camels out into the Sahara Desert. And my original Tilley hat got bent somehow at the brim. And I contacted the company when we got back to the United States, and they were incredibly gracious about providing me with replacement. Now these days, I'm not sure if they replace the hat outright or just cut you a sweet deal on a new hat. Either way, it's pretty unusual these days to find a company that will stand behind its product like Tilley does. Just great hats. It's a great product, an excellent company. So that's Tilley hats. Again, they make many different styles. If you're interested in the style that I wear, we will put a link in the description box for this video on YouTube. You can click that link and you can go right to this very model. And like I said, they make some other models that are equally as good. Tilley hats aren't exactly cheap, but you're making a long-term investment. They back up the hats for life, and I think once you get one, you'll realize that they are worth a little extra money. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, please subscribe, and lo-lo-ho.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to leave a comment. of course, don't forget to subscribe.